our intelligence agencies were unable to find out about David Coleman Headley, and the country paid a massive price for it. So, you know, we may want to brush everything under the carpet. David Coleman Headley came with with an American passport. He was a Pakistani. He made friends with top Bollywood stars. He wined and dined in South Mumbai. We saw the consequences. But I will leave it at that. I want to understand from you, Samarth, have the police been able to verify who all was Seema trying to be in touch with? This Seema Haider, apparently there are reports she had sent friend requests on social media platform to some army jawans and some others in the Delhi NCR region. Any verification of this information?
See, Gaurav, there are two theories. What we got from sources, there are a lot of stories about Seema Haider, which clearly indicates that she's not a normal person. She's not a normal woman who came from Pakistan for an unconditional love to get Sachin. So that's the big thing what we got from the police sources, that she sent friend requests to majorly the Indian army persons. That's a bigger question. Why only army persons? Is there any plot behind this particular scene by entering inside India? And there were also claims being made by her husband later on that he wanted to watch the World Cup in India. Earlier it was made, but what the UP police came to the conclusion today, a press note was released in quite a pointers form. It was written that she has in the investigation so far nothing has come yet in which it could be said that she is a Pakistani spy. But what could you take a risk of allowing anybody from Pakistan entering the borders via Nepal and living a life in India? How can you trust that particular woman? That's a bigger question for the agencies. And because we have seen a sleeper cell story before, and few days back also 2 ISI agents were arrested from Gonda district of Uttar Pradesh. Then how, and at one time, and if you see that particular mandal, what we call, that is the Indo-Nepal border, that also connects Ayodhya in a way, and an Ayodhya Ram temple is being built, and from the intelligence sources it has been on the radar of terrorists from years before the construction work began. And in 2024 Prime Minister will be in a way inaugurating that particular temple, and seeing all these things, seeing all these points together, what could be the planning? That could be a massive plot. But what we have got to know from the police sources on the police press note, so far they have clarified that nothing to do with the spy thing when it comes to Seema Haider.
Sure.
We have to see
whether she's a spy or not, we do not know.
On the ground, and
was it a sleeper cell? We still do not know. But is it normal for Pakistani citizens to waltz into India unchecked, live in India unchallenged? And thank God for that lawyer, Mr. Azad. It's that lawyer who alerted the police. Otherwise, the police wouldn't even have come to know. The local intelligence unit in Greater Noida wouldn't have known that a Pakistani citizen was dressed up like a Hindu living in a colony for 15 days and counting.
You know, Gaurav, beyond the life of a cop or an intelligence agent, there is humanity, there is love. It still exists. And for a sleeper cell to announce herself so well.
Sir, she did not announce herself, sir.
No.
She was caught courtesy that lawyer.
Oh, I know. I know. But she was found, and when they changed the names, which is very, very natural, I think we are obsessing ourselves. It's nothing which cannot be looked into by the security agencies. Headley was a high-profile agent. He was having high-level contacts. If you have somebody in the embassy like that, that's a different thing. But for somebody like Seema, Indian security agencies keep a very good check and is the easiest target. So
fair enough. I appreciate your confidence, sir, but we've burnt our fingers more than once. We've lost precious lives in our country. Accountability is something that we all insist on. We haven't seen it post 26/11. Let's hope we see accountability in this case, but we'll be tracking that story very, very closely.